Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we're going to be going over all of the extra gameplay details that you probably missed from the latest previews for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. A lot of extra information has come to light, shiny hunting details, terrestrializing details, extra gameplay details. There's a lot to go over today, so if you're excited for the video, drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. Leave a comment, what new gameplay feature are you most excited to try out for the Generation 9 games. Subscribe if you're brand new, ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, all of this information is pretty much compiled by PLDH and then also Kelios on their website too. So we're going to be covering all of this information, and like I said, there was a lot of extra information added from all the previews that a lot of people didn't really go into detail about. But again, it's just all kind of been compiled now into really easily accessible notes and stuff. So either way, the first one is, according to Sierra Dawn, Tera Blast will have a base power of 80. And again, she goes into that in her video. But yeah, base power of 80 for Tera Blast. Now, of course, this is not like a special or a physical move. It just uses your highest attack stat. So if you're a, I don't know, a Gardevoir, obviously your special attack's going to be higher. So Tera Blast would take your special attack stat. Whereas if you're a Rampardos, obviously you've got a higher physical stat. So obviously it's going to use your physical attack stat. So that's how it kind of works in regards to that. But however, the base power of it is 80. But of course, it's also going to be stab as well when you get your Terra typing and stuff. So a really busted move, but that is the base power of Tera Blast for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Next up, these are some new details. So there's no quest log in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. There are quests, but there's no quest log. So there's no way to kind of like, I'm guessing, go through all your quests and stuff like that. I think you just get them and then they'll just like either appear on your screen or something. I'm not sure how it's going to work, but either way, apparently there's no quest log in these games. And also, in Terra Raids, you need to use 3 normal attacks before you can terrestrialize your Pokemon. So it's not like Sword and Shield where you can Dynamax or Gigantamax on your first turn in like the Terra battles or whatever, or like whoever's go it was like first. In these battles, you actually have to wait or use 3 normal attacks before you can terrestrialize your Pokemon, but that's only in the raids. That's not in like other battles and stuff. And then also, sandwich bonuses also include affecting the size of Pokemon encountered. So this also confirms that, of course, there are different sized Pokemon in these games, but as well as increasing like encounter rate and stuff like that, it also increases, well, it affects the size of Pokemon encountered. So that's also interesting. So a lot of different bonuses for doing these sandwiches. So I think there's going to be a lot of people using this picnic feature because, again, it's going to give you a load of different like bonuses and everything like that. And then also, this was taken from multiple kind of sources, but they believe that this is the area they've marked on the map as where the press preview was limited to. So this kind of area here is where everyone basically got to play for their like hour and a half, 2 hours. Notably, the wild Pokemon in this area range from level 2 to level 30. That I like to hear. A good level range should make free exploration and team building more feasible. So yeah, just in this area alone, there's Pokemon from level 2 to level 30. And again, I'm sure that'll be like the same over here. Over here, I'm sure it'll be a lot higher and stuff. But yeah, a lot of level ranges just straight from the start of the game. And then next up, these were the details from Toontress. I think this is the one we covered in the last gameplay kind of video. But yeah, nearby Pokemon may spectate your battles, maybe even react to them. The Farigiraf reacted to sudden rainfall by excitingly running around. Only one loading zone, which is Meagoza, or Mesagoza. I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing that wrong. And then also you can crouch while running to slide. So yeah, we've already been over all that. That was kind of the kind of big video that we went over when I originally went over the gameplay and stuff. This is a big one though. This is from Gaming Bible, saying that both Titan battles and Team Star Camps reward their own badges. So the game has 18 badges. So I'm guessing there's going to be like a badge for every single type or something. But either way, that's kind of crazy. You can have 18 badges in these games. I'm not sure how the Titans will give you a badge, but either way, apparently it happens. 18 badges in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And as well as that, it's confirmed the Terra buffs, the same type terrestrialization bumps stab from 1.5 to 2. If you change type, you still keep the original stab. And we actually have kind of like a little graph on not a graph, but kind of details on how that works. So this was posted by Soul Silver Art, a thread on some new terrestrial details revealed yesterday, and it's still hard to believe for me. So basically, it seems that terrestrial will always kind of like having a Pokemon with 3 offensive, 1 defensive types. So this is based off an official graphic shown to reviewer. This comes from Gaming Bible. So we've already seen Brassius, which was obviously the first gym leader in trailers. So seeing him throw out a Sudowoodo and terrestrialize it to become a grass type was no surprise. What was surprising though was how badass Armarouge looked in terrestrializing form. I didn't get a chance to explore the depth of the new battle gimmick. An hour just isn't long enough, but before our session we were given access to a quick graphic explaining how the phenomena will affect a Pokemon in battle. So a Pikachu with the electric Tera type goes from electric stab, which is 1.5 to 2. So we already knew that. The new information though is that Pikachu with the flying terrestrializing type keeps the electric stab from 1.5, and also it gains the flying stab as well. So your type doesn't change, it just adds that typing. So yeah, as I say, if Pikachu was to use this flying terrestrializing like item or whatever gimmick, it would keep its electric stab. So moves like Electro Ball, Thunderbolt would still be stab even if you became a flying terrestrializing Pokemon. So yeah, new information there about the terrestrializing thing. So yeah, you can have like 3 stabs if obviously you're a dual type Pokemon. If you're like Dragon Ground, like a Flygon for example, and then you terrestrialize into a Fairy type, you would get stabbed from Dragon, Ground, and Fairy type moves, which is kind of busted. Anyway, next up, this is from HDvee official. So the Nintendo rep says the auto battling Pokemon do not hold back on shiny, so be afraid. So yeah, when you're auto battling Pokemon, obviously we always thought it would be a bit of a situation. If they went and found a shiny, would they attack it or would they kind of like stop themselves? That's not the case. They will attack the shiny. So a lot of failed shinies I think are kind of come from auto battling. And also the rep said that the raid partner AI are much better than Pokemon Sword and Shield. So yeah, the AI in Sword and Shield was terrible. They were so dumb. But in these games, apparently they're a lot better, they're a lot smarter. And also you can auto-heal Pokemon from the menu. It lets the game auto-select from your items. So if you've got a Pokemon that's like low on HP, it'll auto-select items in your bag to get them back to like full HP. So again, it just saves time. It's just ease of access and stuff like that. A few other details that may be worth highlighting. Note that hairstyle, etc. also aren't gender locked. So it doesn't matter what kind of gender you start the game with. You can have any hairstyle, you can have any clothes. Like nothing is gender locked, which is a really cool kind of it's just a step forward really for Pokemon. So yeah, it doesn't matter if you choose male or female at the start of the game. You can literally have any hairstyle, any clothing item, anything like that. So that's really, really cool. And then also mentions the NPC quest givers. Eurogamer mentioned NPCs giving challenges. So like I say, quests are in the game, challenges are in the game, but there's no quest log. So again, I don't know how it's going to work, but either way. And also Pokemon can travel in groups but trigger battle, and it's a 1v1, so it's unlike Pokemon Legends Arceus in that regard. So yeah, we've already been over that. So even if there's a group of Pokemon, you'll throw your partner Pokemon at a random Pokemon in that group, it will just be a 1v1. It won't have them all attack you like in Legends Arceus. And there's tidbits from VG247s. So center theme appears diegetic. Also street musicians like in Black and White. So yeah, street musicians are back in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. The areas are numbered on the map, likely corresponds to difficulty. So yeah, we saw like area 1 or something from the gameplay. So that's probably going to go to like area 2, 3, 4, again depending on difficulty. And then MP also battle friends on the overworld while others can take pictures and emotes and stuff. So yeah, you can have like 2 friends battling and the other players can just be like chilling doing emotes and stuff. And then yeah, there's no clothing, there's gender lock, which we've of course already been over. And then from Eurogamer, the NPCs near Pokemon centers give challenges like beating a certain number of nearby opponents in a set time, while there was a kind of collectible side quest linked to one new thing that I can't mention. So yeah, there's collectible side quest. Now I know what this is because it's been leaked, but I'm not going to go into detail about that. If you want to see that information, then I'm sure I've covered it many times on different leak videos and stuff. But yeah, collectible quests, stuff like that. They also go into detail about like caves and stuff. Basically all they say here is that they kind of went through a cave, they kept kind of going through it, they came out on like a beach, and there was just like loads of different Pokemon and stuff, and yeah, there's basically like loads of different things to explore and everything like that. This is the next one. So this was noted on Cerebi's preview. The day-night cycle functions like Pokemon Legends Arceus. It's not tied to the system clock, so you can I'm guessing you can like rest in this game or something to make day turn into night quicker like you could in Pokemon Legends Arceus. But yeah, it's not like I say linked to your actual switch clock. It is literally just like you can just go through the days like that in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And then also you can target Pokemon to see the name plus level like in Pokemon Legends Arceus, so that's really useful. You can manage the move relearning from the party menu, so again really useful, just like we could in Pokemon Legends Arceus. Streamline menu, so pressing X pulls up party on the left, bag settings, save connectivity on the right, so again just really ease of access, stuff like that. It appears you'll have access to the customization menu at the start of Scarlet and Violet, meaning besides skin tone you can also select your hairstyle, eye color, etc. We already knew that. And then Cerebi also notes you can change your outfit at any time, so you don't have to visit a boutique or anything like that. You can literally just change your outfit whenever you want. Really useful. And then also some tidbits from IGN's preview. So the sandwich buffs include plus shiny rate. So yeah, sandwiches are linked to shiny rates. So I'm guessing if you do a sandwich that kind of buffs the electric type Pokemon encounter rate, it'll also boost their shiny odds as well. You need to find materials first to know what's needed for TM crafting. So I'm guessing that means you can't just craft every TM at the start. Auto battle experience significantly lower than normal battles, and then Team Star's Starmobile fought separately, and it has speed boost. So yeah, you're gonna have to fight the Team Star boss, and then you're gonna have to fight the Starmobile, and the Starmobile also has speed boost. So yeah, again, making that battle even more difficult. And then IGN also said, curiously, I made eye contact with an NPC, but they didn't initiate a battle. A Nintendo rep told me that in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, NPCs break the age-old tradition, but instead have an icon above their head if they're willing to fight. So again, we found that out from the latest trailer. This is just showing you being able to throw your Pokemon at wild Pokemon start battles. And that's kind of all of that. We also have it from Helios here. I mean, I don't think there's anything crazy new here that we haven't already been over. Yeah, as we suspected, the adventure begins in the south of Paldea. At the beginning of the adventure, you have the choice of the path you want to take. Obviously, all the 3 different storylines. Team Star first challenge is, obviously, we've already been over that. You'll need to go through the front door to engage. Has speed boost, everything like that. A quest will consist of recovering small parts hidden everywhere in Paldea. Again, that's the collectible quest. Again, I don't think there's anything crazy. Although here it says not all mount movement options, so flying, jumping, and swimming will be available from the start. Some will be unlocked through quests. So one of the gameplay clips that we went over, or one of the previews said that you could do them all from the start, whereas others are saying that not all of them are available at the start, and you have to complete quests and stuff to be able to fly, jump, and swim. So a little bit unsure on that information. We'll have to obviously just find that out closer to the time. Daylight cycle lasts for like an hour and 20. Can teleport to different Pokemon centers. There is a trainer rank system allowing you to collect rewards as you advance in rank. And then the minimap automatically orients the location you saved on it. Shining Pokemon will appear on the in the overworld. We already know that. You have to capture Pokemon. You have to fight it. A Pokemon sent to automatic battle cannot be knocked out. So if you auto battle with a Pokemon, it'll have at least 1 HP, and then it will no longer want to fight. So it doesn't knock out a Pokemon using auto battle. Pokemon and items only appear at close range. Pokemon are sometimes in groups of species. Yeah, nothing like new here. Random encounters in tall grass no longer exist. Auto battles do not distinguish whether a Pokemon is shiny or not. So yeah, it will just... I mean, I don't think you'll know if you've defeated a shiny or not. There is no option to disable experience sharing, so you can't turn off the EXP share. You'll go to the menu to modify abilities and stuff, so like moves and everything, you know about that. Can change nickname whenever you want, PC accessible whenever. The multiplayer mode will allow you to use emotes, take group photos. An option will allow you to heal your Pokemon automatically, we know that. In multiplayer mode, an icon indicates a friend's position on the game map, so that's pretty cool, so you'll always know where your friends are. If your friend has an opposite version, the multiplayer will allow you to collect the exclusive Pokemon, but that's to be confirmed, so we're not sure about that yet. Raids are in real time, no longer turn-based, know that. AIs are better than they were in Sword and Shield. Defeating wild terrestrialized Pokemon earns LP, which can use to craft or buy items from the shops. Also, we had new entries as well. Old new Pokemon will make their debut, and I think that's Yungoos and stuff like that. So that's kind of cool. And yeah, sandwiches boost stats, increase shiny rate, everything like that. So again, that's kind of all the brand new information. We also have this to go over as well. This was a comment about Scarlet and Violet's very poor performance on the demo. So this is from Eurogamer. This is similarly, and maybe most concerning, with launch less than a month away. Scarlet and Violet seriously struggled with performance. Some might have noticed brief moments in recent trailers where a windmill moves at a stuttering stop motion speed, and some flora follow the main trainer with some very choppy motion. This may just be an early build showing its earliness. A Japanese version of one of these trailers seemingly shows some different lighting and noticeably smoother motion for those Sunflora, for instance, but I found Scarlet and Violet to be like this throughout. Menus are slow and noticeably laggy, and animations are hugely choppy, with NPCs moving like flicker book drawings even at very close distance, and town buildings loading in as you walk through their streets. Again, we are pre-launch here and things can of course change, but I've played a few Pokemon game previews now, and Scarlet and Violet are without doubt the roughest feeling of those. However, it's since then been confirmed that the previewers did actually play an earlier build of the game, so this will all be sorted in like a day one patch, so don't worry about that. I just wanted to kind of go over that as well. Either way though, that's kind of everything for the latest information for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, all the updated gameplay features, everything like that. Hope you guys enjoyed. enjoyed it. If you did, please do consider hitting the like button down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. Leave a comment with your thoughts. What's exciting you about all the things we went over today? What are you most excited for to play for Scarlet and Violet? Subscribe if you're brand new. Ring the notification bell. It's everything from me, though. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And until next time, peace.